I know a lot's going on in terms of Donald Trump deploying the National Guard to all these different cities across the country. Everybody getting mad. I haven't been too tapped into politics and what's been going on because I don't care. Y'all are going to complain about whatever Donald Trump does. He's just trying to reduce crime. If you reduce crime, everybody is safe, and I don't know what's wrong with that, right? If you're mad about that, then you might be a criminal, and you're just mad because you about to go to jail because whatever. You cannot continue to commit your crimes. Other than that, I don't know what nobody's mad about this for. If you're mad about this, you just don't like Donald Trump. And that's okay. I understand. But a lot of people keep talking about Chicago, right? And we've been calling Chicago Chirac for I don't know how many years. We've been talking about drill music, the King Von's era, everything that's going on in Oak. Like, we've been talking about these things. And we act as if now, when Donald Trump said he's going to deploy the National Guard to clean up the crime, y'all have an issue with it. And I don't understand that. But a lot of y'all not even from Chicago. A lot of y'all aren't even from these cities and these places where he's talking about. But this young lady, well, she ain't young, but she look good, educated. She's grilling the mayor of Chicago, I believe, about just this how terrible he's doing and how he's making their city worse than what it actually is. And so all y'all that are crying, saying that Trump is just doing this because he doesn't like black people or he's just doing it to the black mayor, y'all can just knock it off. I'm gonna let you young lady speak, and I want y'all thoughts at the end.
You all sit up there and said you will not allow Trump to come in here and get these illegals. Yeah, you can smile. We're in $1 billion deficit, and you spent half of our money, half of that on illegals. You campaign and double down that you would not raise property taxes.
I won't raise your property taxes.
You wanted to raise our taxes $300 million. They shut it down. Now we back here for $150 million. Okay. See, this is what we asking now. Since you want to crash out, some of y'all say y'all willing to go to jail for it. Trump, Tom Homan, make an example out this Negro right here first. Please come here first. Because you know what? We're going to help you. We want to forensic.
Ma'am, I would ask that you keep your, hold on a second. Stop her time. Just a second. Stop her time. Ma'am, I would ask that you, if you want to continue speaking, you have to make sure that your language is appropriate, okay? All right.
What did she say that was wrong? She called him a Negro? Is that bad language now?
Okay, you can begin her time again.
You're going to spend our tax dollars to go, Michael Rodriguez, you said to take Trump to court to protect these illegals. That's cool because we about to make all of y'all aldermen famous. Y'all think this is how it's going to ride? I think not. Flip Chicago red. We not playing.
This was going to happen to you. You got Cash Patel and Pam Bundy that you're going to have to deal with sooner than later. Then it's going to be an audit. Next, it's going to be an investigation. Then it's going to be an indictment. Provision. That's what's going to happen to you.
Mr. Brandon Johnson, I'm up here. I am speaking right now. So I would love your undivided.
And it's so funny because these black politicians that always get up there and act as if they just fighting for the people. And they're not fighting for the people. And the people that are actually in these places are telling y'all that they're not fighting for them. But y'all swear Trump just hates the black politicians, right? So when Trump came out the other day talking about, there's women in Chicago that were calling for me. They were calling for my help. This is what he's talking about.
Attention, please. I'll wait. So this just proves to you the lack of leadership that you show in this city. You can't even give me straight eye contact. Now, I'm going to let you know now, the people of Chicago, we're done with you. It is insane how we have been voting Democrat for over 60 plus years, and we've never seen a change from people like you, Lori Lightfoot, Robbie Manuel. It is insane. Chicago was 37% red. In 2020, it was only 15%. So we're waking up. So you can pretend that this isn't happening, but I know for a fact that you will not have that seat the next election.
You so strong about protecting those aliens, but you won't do nothing for the U.S. citizens.
I got a great way how we can what we can do with this budget. First, let's start with cutting off illegals, getting free everything. Free housing, free schooling, free food. Let's start with that. That'll save us a lot of money. What, $600 million? Let's start there. Then let's start with your salary. You are going down in history as the worst mayor in America. Let's start with cutting yours. You making too much money. Let's start there. You Democrats, and you remember you told us to defund the police? Remember, you ran on that. Remember, you was the defund the police?
Defund the police.
Let's start with that. Let's defund the police detail that you have. And let's put the police back in our neighborhood, because we're not for defunding the police. Won't you just practice what you preach? Remove all the details. We saw you coming in today. You had all the police presence. So let's take some of that away.
Powerful, absolutely powerful. And again, a lot of y'all just getting emotional off of headlines in the media, and you just hate Trump. And again, I don't care about Trump. Y'all can hate Trump. I don't care what side of the political party and political spectrum that you all are on. I don't care. At the end of the day, people want to be safe. People want to be safe. And this whole defend the police stuff, and they got y'all so brainwashed in terms of the police are just hunting down black people. But again, we see in the hoods, we call this place Chirac. And so the people that are in these neighborhoods, it's not just YNs. There's mothers, there's grandmothers, there's babies, there's children, there's other people that need to be protected, that the police aren't hunting down. They hunting down criminals, and that's all y'all do is defend criminals. Figure it out. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Donald Trump need to be deployed. Deploy them to Chicago, LA, deploy them all across the country, because all America wants to do is be safe. And we tired of these YNs. We tired of all these criminals. No matter what color they are, we're tired of the criminals. I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next one.